David, that was quite a statement from your team today. I think I'm right in saying that's probably the biggest win goals-wise since you've been here. But first half particularly as well, couldn't have gone much better today. Your thoughts?
Yeah, it was a top-class performance, fantastic afternoon. I think we said this before the game that football matches are always about passion and hunger and desire, and we have to make sure that we are independent from the opponent which we face. It's all about to show exactly what the players have shown in recent weeks in terms of this hunger, desire and passion, and this is what they have done, and that then they are a good team which can be very uncomfortable for every opponent. I think that is what they've shown in recent weeks, and today it was exactly the case. So it always looks quite easy on paper when you see this fixture, but I know how difficult it can be if you are not fully focused, fully concentrated, have the right mindset, and this is what really pleased me, that the players were totally on it from the first second, and obviously they got their reward.
I don't know who's writing Borja Sainz's scripts, but that was some end to his week. Just talk about the goal, his performance, and if you can, because we've not spoken to you since, just the last few days and with the appeal and successfully getting overturned.
Yeah, listen, first of all, I think I have to say football games is about mistakes, isn't it? And referees are part of football games, and they do mistakes, and the only thing what you then ask them is if they do mistakes that they correct it. This is what they've done. But it still hurts. This is true as well, because this game, I think everybody has seen there was something in it for us, and it feels like that someone has taken it out of your hands, and this was not us, and it was not Borja. He has done nothing wrong. But we said this before this game as well. The Borough game is done. We will not play it again. We don't get it back. But what we can get back is the winning feeling, the positive performances, and obviously another 3 points. And this is what we have to ask ourselves for, and this is what we have done. And Borja himself, obviously, he was very sad, angry, more or less everything after this game. And then 48 hours he was super happy, the maybe most happy person on the planet, after myself maybe, because obviously it gave us a massive boost as we got the information before training yesterday. And then how he then reacted today, so focused, so sharp defensively and offensively, always looked like a threat. It was very nice to see.
And again, his quality is there for all to see, but just to have that in his side, and as you say, if you'd have been without that for 4 games, particularly this stage of the season, it just underlines what an important player he is for you, particularly 1 or 2 of your other wide players out injured.
Yeah, for 100%, and then obviously with Dimi, who got a hamstring injury yesterday in training, where he gets a scan tomorrow. Hopefully it is not too serious, who is a wide player as well. We have to be creative and have to find solutions, and this is why Gabi Sara played today in this a little bit wider position. Gipsy played in this position as well in recent games, and we have to deal with the situation which we face, and obviously it's important for us that Borja is still available.
Sorry, I didn't quite. Demi, he picked up a knock yesterday, you said, David?
Hamstring injury yesterday in training. Yeah.
And then obviously, you've already referenced him there. Gabi Zara, 2 goals, the assist today, playing in a slightly different position. The 3rd goal as well, the quality of that. We've spoken obviously often this season about how good he is, but he underlined it again today. At this level, there's not many better in terms of creative midfielders, is there?
Yeah. I think in terms of the goals and the assists today, this was very, very good. But to be fair, I think he had a few situations where he easily is able to improve and to do better. And he is very, very self-critical. I know this, and he knows this as well. But obviously, he has done fantastic today with his 2 goals and the assist. We scored in general, I think, a lot of very high-quality goals. We scored from a set piece. We had a clean sheet as well. I think we limited them to 0 shots. And nobody should forget we lost against them in the first game. So, as I said, on paper it looks much more easy than it is then. You have to be fully on it to do what the players have done today, and they deserved every credit. And I always said this, the players win the football matches, and they should get the praise as well.
I mean, you don't need me to tell you, because you've said all along, look, if we win games, I don't care what's happening anywhere else, but you are back in the top 6 tonight. I mean, after particularly Borough and the events of midweek, you know, to end this week, 6 points, big home win as well, in the top 6, very positive.
Yeah, it is, but I said this now after the game to the guys. Let's make sure we are the group who is super ambitious, but very, very humble. Let's make sure we are the group who speak less, works more, because we all together know the only one thing which counts is to be in the playoffs after 46 games. And I prefer to be in the playoffs with 9 games to go rather than not to be, but it doesn't count.
Just to clarify, Gibson half-time, is that nothing fitness related?
Yeah, Gibbo the whole week reported a little bit calf stiffness, and this is why we took him off. It was only a precaution situation when it was when we were 4-0 up and Kenny McLean was on 9 yellows. I didn't want to take any risks with him as well, and this is why we made the one or other substitution quite early today.
And just following on from obviously young Finlay Welsh getting his debut there back end of the Middlesbrough game, nice to get Canabo on the pitch as well.
Yeah, I said this after Welsh's debut, and today it's the same. They deserved it. They train with us now since 4 or 5 weeks, have done very well for the under-21, and hopefully it gives them the boost and the belief that they are close. It's all about their performances. They have a chance if they use them. It's only in their hands, and we do everything to support them as good as we can. It's a first step, but it should only be a first step, and there should a lot of further one come.
David, he seems to trade in spectacular goals, Borja. How good a strike and technique and just piece of play was that for you?
Yeah, it was top, but I think we all together have seen a few of these goals so far in this season, and maybe I've seen a few more in training as well, but he is capable of choosing moments like this, and hopefully he keeps going.
Will he ever score a tap-in? Will you ask him to score from 2 yards?
From my point of view, he's allowed to do. We will see if this will be the case. It will be fine as well.
And which was the best goal in your mind? Was it Borja's banger or Sarah's sizzler? Which of the two was the one that really caught your eye? Sorry, forgive me. I like to raise a smile.
Impossible to judge for me.
But there were 2 special goals.
Yeah, absolutely. And the set piece was fantastic as well of Lungi. There were a lot of very, very good goals. Josh's goal was a fantastic cross from Jack Stacey in this moment. So they were very, very good goals, all of them.
And on a more serious note, with a player such as Borja, who's having his first season in English football, it's been a bit like that for him. Did you, after Wednesday night, have to reassure him as a group that these things happen, we believe in you, we support you, we back you? I'm sure you wanted to be there for your player at a difficult time for him.
Yeah, listen, what should I say? He has done nothing wrong.
No.
So, and this is the outcome after the appeal, and to be fair, I've already known it after I've seen it on the video footage. But how he dealt then with this situation, obviously we all together said we have to try to calm down, and we have to trust in the panel where we appealed that they correct their mistake, and this is what they've done. And then we make sure that we move on. Sometimes easier said than done, but how Borja has done it was very, very well.
And lastly, whenever we hear the word hamstring, we always think 4 to 6 weeks. I'm sure it might not be as bad as that, but is Giannoulis a concern for next week? Do you imagine he might be back, or is it a month?
I have no idea. He makes a scan tomorrow. He never had a hamstring injury so far. but he has pain, so we have to wait what the outcome of the images is tomorrow. Obviously, there's an international break now, just around the corner as well, but we have to wait and we have to see how serious it is.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.